Round 1.
Thank you all for watching. I appreciate you all for being here.
Round 2.
Thank you all for watching. I appreciate you all for being here. Much love, everybody. How are you all doing tonight? Zen Intention, Roberto Reyes, Neo's Market. Thank you for watching.
Round 3.
Thank you for watching, Angel. Thank you for watching, Jack. Maybe, I don't know. I have to talk to my coach. He said probably by the end of August or something.
Round 4.
Thank you all for watching. Much love, guys. Jack, Samurai, much love, guys.
Round 5.
Thanks for watching, Jack, Charlie, Travis.
Round 6.
That was round 6 that I just finished. I want to be doing 12 rounds, but I've also I ran for 15 minutes before this. I did 40 push-ups, 40 squats, 40 lunges, 40 sit-ups, 40 dips, 40 curls, 40 military presses with the 20-pound dumbbells, both of those. Yeah, I just did 4 sets of 10 reps, and got got a good little strength conditioning workout in until I get stronger. I'm gonna try to bump it up to 5 sets, 6 sets, but just 10 reps. And I'm feeling good. I'm feeling strong. But I'm sweaty. I was sweaty at the beginning of the video because I did all those workouts, and then I hopped off the treadmill. The running was the last thing I did. Then I hopped off the treadmill and wrapped my hands and got straight into this. So that's what I've been doing tonight. And like I said, I'm just gonna keep trying to get stronger. I got a lot to go. I got a lot to learn. I got a lot more to go. I got a lot further to go until that I'm strong enough and prepared for amateurs. So I don't know if I'll ever truly be ready, but in my head I was born ready for this. So I'm just going to try to prepare my body for the best and do whatever it takes that's necessary, whatever it means necessary to win. Whatever, I don't know. My words got all jumbled up, but I ain't about it. Can I lift McGregor style? What is McGregor style lifting? I don't want nothing to do with Conor McGregor. That dude's a weirdo. Yeah, I do. I do StreetBeefs fighting or StreetBeefs fights. I've had 13 backyard boxing matches altogether. I've been doing boxing for about 7 years. For the first 6 years, I was self-taught, and this last year or two, I've been going to the gym and getting some coaching. So I've been trying to better myself, and I've been putting in a lot of work and doing my best to try to get better at the sport, get stronger, get faster, get smarter, more tactical. All these things are important, and I just want to be the best fighter that I can be. I don't know. I just lift weights, dude. I don't know anything about it. All right. Go.
Round 7.
I don't need any coaching, bro. I got a coach. I go to a gym. Thanks for watching, though.
Round 8.
I got like 14 fights, 13 or 14 fights. Thank you for watching. NBA Zone, thank you for watching. Yeah, I'm not taking any coaching advice right now, so.
Round 9.
No, I don't pay for it. Yeah, I'm in America. I live in Colorado. I've won about 9 or 10 out of the 14 fights.
Round 10.
The app is called Boxing Round Timer. I don't need any coaching, you guys. I'm not gonna be listening to any advice or anything. I got a coach and I go to a gym, so I'm just doing this training just to train.
Round 11.
Yeah, I've had some broken ribs. I broke my pinky once, and I probably got my nose broken a few times.
Round 12. Final.
I don't know, man. Ever since I was a little kid, I've always just loved boxing. My favorite boxer, Sugar Ray Robinson. Thank you for watching, Mr. Wolf. Aliens are real, no cap. Catalyst, claim to game. Tweaker Bell. I don't know. I don't know if I have like a real style or anything yet. I just like to fight. So far, I think I'm a puncher, boxer, a boxer puncher or whatever. Kind of looks like I'm already oiled up, bro. It's hard work and dedication right there, brother, man. I train about 5 days a week. Recently I've been training like 6 days a week. Let me give a shout out to some of my top fans in the chat. Claim to Game, Cheese Wizard, Black Hawk, Tajay Wilson, David, Cookie Monster, Jack Ludwig, Samurai, Glock Dookie, Gigi Young, Reyes, Angel Yebra, HP MMA, Tweaker Bell, Switch Lanes Neo, Skindred Red Wolf, Travis Bickle, Charlie Calamari, Chama the De Silva, Leroy Footlong, Ficret. Thank you all for watching. Those are all the people, I guess. I'm probably gonna go in and chill now. I'm fucking beat. I'm tired. Oscar, Promingo, Nabchek, Irving. Thank you all for watching. I just do boxing, man. Sometimes I train a little bit of kickboxing just for, just for fun. And just because it helps keep my body mobile. And I think in the long run, it'll help me with my footwork a little bit. But yeah. Thank you all for watching, guys. I really appreciate it. I appreciate you all for leaving your comments, for smashing the thumbs up button, for being here and just watching the live. It really means a lot to me. Thank you all for viewing and showing your support. And much love, you guys. Yeah, I got vids on my YouTube of my fights. You can see some of my highlights, and then you can look up my name and see some of my fights all over the place. Thanks for watching, David. Hell yeah, those are awesome. I always wanted to do kung fu and stuff. When I was younger, I wanted to do MMA, but I realized I probably wasn't good enough at it, so I fell back from that and then started pursuing boxing. At first, it started because when I was doing MMA, I realized I lacked in my striking, so I tried to get better at it, and then I realized I was really excelling at my striking, but I was like pretty much lacking everywhere else. I could do some good kicks, but like, I mean, I guess that goes along with striking in MMA. I was really, but I guess at, I came to a point in my MMA where I needed to focus on just strictly boxing, like just like toe to toe, boom, 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 and because I was really lacking at that. So I need to learn to block punches, to move my head, and get off center and throw punches, counter punches and stuff. I was lacking a lot in that. Like I could do some really mediocre kicks, and I could do some really mediocre um, grappling and jujitsu and wrestling and stuff. But I ended up getting into the striking. Um, my kicks got better, but my punching ended up getting really good, I think, in comparison to everything else. And then I just kept going with it. What's my rank? I didn't have a rank. Yeah. Yeah. I'm not an MMA fighter or nothing like that. So I don't really know how that's valid or anything, but whatever, dude. Like, besides the point, though, like I was just saying, like just growing up, realizing, I do love MMA and I appreciated participating in the sport, but um, I took up boxing. I feel like boxing more found me rather than I found boxing because I just started trying to do it to get better at MMA, and then I just kind of dropped MMA entirely and started doing boxing because it's just what I fell in love with. It's where I found myself the happiest in combat sports. Why are you so focused on my physique? That's pretty sus, bro. If you're gay, just say it. It's 2025, man. I mean, everybody's coming out of the closet. You might as well also. Meanwhile, I'll be, living my whole life with my girlfriend in our house that we buy together. I don't know. I'm not really worried about all my muscles. Like, I don't think there's anything on my body that's like extremely noticeable. I'm just a regular old fit guy, I guess. And I barely even look like that. So, I don't know. Guy's insecure about himself, so he's worried about how I look, I guess. Right. See, there he is talking about doing push ups because he's insecure again. Like, I already did push ups, bro. I'm completely happy with the way that I look and the way that I feel. And that's all I got to say about it. Crawford, I think, is going to beat Canelo. And I got some reasoning behind it, but the Italian mafia, I don't know anything about the Italian mafia. I watched The Godfather once when I was like 11. Before my first fight, I trained, I think, for like 3 months. Um, I don't know any Italian. You guys got like noodle names. Farfalle, spaghetti, lasagna, rigatoni, penne ricotte, penne, mozzarella. Dude, Canelo's definitely got a chance to win. I just choose Crawford. Like, and I just think it's because Canelo's footwork going backwards is pretty like he lacks in his footwork backing up for sure. I love Canelo. Subscribers only mode. What does that mean? Crawford doesn't have the power to hurt Canelo, but he definitely has the power to or he has the like ability to outpoint him. Get it, claim to game, bro. Follow your dreams. If you want to do boxing, do it. It's scary at first. It's actually always scary, but you'll fall in love with it no matter what. All right, guys. Have fun. I'll have a great night. I'm gonna go inside, play some Minecraft, watch some TV. I'm gonna enjoy myself. Probably fucking take a hot bath so that I can relax my muscles and prepare to work out tomorrow. Um, Crawford's chin is really good. I think it'll take a lot to KO him. Um, Canelo's really gonna have to look for that sweet spot. You gotta really work for it. You gotta make Canelo fucking exploit his weaknesses, and even more so exploit Canelo's strengths against him. So that's gonna be a big part. We gotta see it work out. I have the fight going two ways. It's either Crawford by unanimous decision or Canelo by knockout. In late in the fight. Um, I say unanimous decision. It could be split decision. It could go either way, but I'm just spitballing, I guess, right now. But I think the footwork of Crawford's and the blocking defense and head movement of Crawford's, he is very tactical. He's very safe, and when he throws punches, he finds angles and he really makes people work to get back to a safe position. And Canelo is famously known for being pretty flat-footed, and the more that you make Canelo move his feet, the more tired he gets. Like famously known for it. Like if you talk to any like real detailed coach about Canelo's style, they talk about backing him up, which is incredibly hard to do with Canelo. But what I think like Crawford needs to do is I could give you an example, and you could see like Bivol did this a lot too. Is like you could find like this mid range or long range combos, boom, 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 and but you only pick off those combos. Canelo's gonna throw a big shot, and you just keep finding the angles with the footwork. And as soon as you pick off 1, 2, 3 punches, you're back out and make them try to reset. Don't come back to like center ring like I did. That was a bad habit. Like I'm not a tactician like these fighters are. You know what I mean? I'm kind of explaining it to you. What Crawford needs to do to Canelo is make him miss, find the angle, pick off his mid-range or long-range combos, and get out. But make Canelo reset to where position Crawford is. And Crawford will just do the same thing. You can see anybody who's beat Canelo use angles and footwork to do it. You know what else is Canelo's not actually the best at coming in back. to a fighter that's backing up really good, throwing punches. He's gotten a lot better at it since he fought Mayweather, but Mayweather utilized that skill against him. You know, he does a lot of this, and he's exposed to high-low combos. So we've seen smaller fighters beat Canelo before, and we've seen bigger fighters beat Canelo. Nobody's knocked Canelo out. Nobody's even knocked Canelo down, pretty much. So a big point I got to make for this is Crawford's footwork capable of finding the necessary angles to pick off those combinations I'm talking about? I think so. And do I think he's fast enough to retreat and come back in with those combos? I do think so. But does he have all the likeliness of getting caught, even with his incredible defense and, you know, all that? Yeah, of course he does. Canelo's also a tactician, and he's really good at making people think that he's weak when he's not. You know, he's definitely got that, like, I appear weak when I'm strong and I appear strong when I'm weak tactic. You know, hands high, walking in when he's defending himself, moving his head, you know, drops his hands a little bit sometimes, but he's got a very active guard, very strong defense, Canelo does, but he's very flat-footed, very stands his ground. He's very squared off in a bladed kind of manner. You know what I mean? He's very, like, his feet are squared off, but his shoulders aren't. And that's because he's kind of ready to, one, torque his hips into those crosses, those rear hooks he has, those powerful punches that he really engages his body with. And one, he doesn't like people backing him up. Like I was saying earlier, he does have a weakness of being backed up, but he actually also has a strength of standing his ground very well. So engaging him trying to come in on Canelo is very freaking dangerous because he'll knock you the hell out. So we'll see how it goes. Clearly, I don't know the outcome of the fight. I wish I did, but that would kind of ruin it, wouldn't it? I'm excited to watch, and I hope it goes good. So that's another thing. You guys are talking about rhythm earlier in the comments. Canelo has like this cadence where he's just like 1 and 2 and punch, and you know, and it's just like that a lot. To a smaller fighter, the tempo is higher. They see that. They see every time he stops his head, boom, it's there, boom, it's there. I'm not saying they're like robots or anything, but they react like a little bit faster, I think, than the bigger guys. Canelo's slowed down a lot with his age. Crawford really hasn't, so we'll see how it plays. You know what I mean? All right, guys. Much love. I appreciate you all for being here. It means a lot to me to have you all watching, and means much to me that you all left your comments and your feedback. I am actually hopping off this time. Canelo used to be a little guy, so I don't know if that's true. He himself has proven that you can go up in weight classes and do fine, and even dominate, but he still got beat by littler dudes when he was small, and he beat bigger dudes when he got bigger. So that whole comment about size mattering, it does matter, don't get me wrong, but Crawford clearly felt confident at 168 for some reason. It wasn't just that he was like, "No, I'm coming into this fight," or whatever, thinking that he's, you know, like gonna be the weaker guy. I think he's coming into this fight thinking that he's a fair match. Maybe he understands he might be a little bit weaker than Canelo because Canelo is stronger than the average super middleweight, but um, that's because Canelo actually drops from a heavier weight down to 168. You know what I mean? And we know this because Canelo jumps up to 175 easy. Does he hold that weight the greatest? Yeah, he holds it pretty well, but that means that Crawford understands there's going to be a drain on his stamina when he loses that weight. So we know, say Canelo's dropping from 190, 200 pounds or whatever to 168. That's already a lot. Crawford is just staying natural probably and not losing any weight whatsoever, which is meaning that like it's going to be harder to knock him out because his brain is going to be hydrated. He's going to have no muscle fatigue because he can have a healthy diet. He can, you know, maintain all of his needs, hydration, all of it. It's going to be optimal for him, as to where Canelo is going to be cutting and malnourished and fatigued and dehydrated, and it's just that adds up over time. It adds up like months and months and months of dieting and cutting down everything that you're putting in your body. It does weaken you. It's prolonged fatigue, like over a long period of time. It can damage your ligaments, it can damage your blood brain barrier, it can damage your tendons, your joints, your muscles. It can damage your reaction time. It can do a lot to you. It's a lot of stress on the body to just be malnourishing it and dehydrating it constantly for long periods of time. So we'll see what happens. Much love, everybody. Y'all have a good one. Have a good one, guys.